Hello. Well, it's Caroline, the one and only. And you may know me if you have seen it from I'm the sidekick from Mama Llama and Sidekick. That's my mom, Mama Llama. Very original, I know. But yeah. And she said we were gonna make a new video. That was like 2 months ago in October. No, wait, it's November. Never mind. It might not have been. I don't know. Anyways, so she never did. Every time I'd ask her, I go, "Mama, the fans. Think of the fans." And she'd be like, "I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap." I'm like, "That's cool. Thanks." So I think I will just start making. I think I'll just start making videos on my own, and it'll just be Sidekick minus the Mama Llama. You know. So, well, my friend, my best friend actually, Courtney, she said that, God, I look fat. Ugh. Okay, she said, I asked her to give me some ideas for, like, things to talk about, you know, topics, I guess you could say, and she gave me some, and one of the ones I thought were really funny were math teachers shouldn't get in your face if they have bad breath, okay? I think it's happened to all of us, and all of those people who math teachers just don't like, okay? I don't know why, but I've never had a math teacher that likes me. They've all hated me. Yelled at me for something. Okay, so, I mean, okay, this happened to Courtney. She goes, "Caroline," I go, "Yes, Courtney." She goes, "I yelled at my math teacher today." "Oh, Courtney, why?" "Well, you see," okay, he got in my breath. He got my breath. He got in my face and was yelling at me about some. I mean, he wasn't yelling. He was talking to me about how to do some problem. And I go, "Mr." I'm not gonna say his name because he might find this video and get really pissed at Courtney. So he goes, "Mr. 7." Okay, it's a number of math teacher. Okay, Mr. 7 goes. He's like, "This is how you do this problem." And Courtney was like, "Mr. 7, your breath smells awful. Okay, it's awful. You need to have some have some Tic Tacs." And she handed him like 10 Tic Tacs, and he goes, "You're very forgot the word he said, but you're very like out there. You're very honest. Honest. That was it. You're very honest. Thank you, Courtney." So, yeah. So, okay. My math teacher, which is Miss C, because I can't say her name because she might find this and get really mad at me too. So, Miss C, I go, she was out for a day, and she gives us like this buttload of work, and I didn't know how to do the second part of it, so I didn't do it. And she goes, "Did y'all understand the mean, median, the mode worksheets that I left for you yesterday?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did, but I did not understand the box and whisker plot sheet." And she goes, "Well, you know what, Caroline? I wasn't talking about that sheet, so you know, that's why I asked for the first one, not the second one." So, I go, "Well, okay." And she walks to the front of the room and starts writing crap up on the board for us to do next. And this is the first year in math that I actually understand it. Last year, I had a D the entire year. It's just like, Carol Robinson, report card, social studies, A. Everything else, A, D. So, this year I actually did good. But I blew my ACL in October. So, I was out for a week because I had to have surgery and all that. So I was out for like 9 school days, something like that. It was weird. So it wasn't really a week. It's only like 2. But anyways, so I was like, "Miss Knight, I don't understand any of this." And she was like, "Well, come up to my desk in the mornings at 7 and I'll help you. 7:30 and I'll help you." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I get there at 7:15 and I walk into her classroom and I'm like, "Miss Knight, hello. What am I supposed to work on?" And she's like, sorry. She's like, "Well," she blah 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 blah, told me whatever, and I was like, okay. She goes, "If you don't have this work turned in by tomorrow, you have to have them all right, and I'll give you all your homework credit back." So, I didn't turn it in. I now have a 54 average. My dad yelled at me a lot. It scared me. But, this is kind of a boring topic. If you haven't turned it off by now, if you haven't turned off this video, I'm not really surprised. But, you need to give me some topics to talk about, some interesting topics. Because, as you can tell, I don't have any. Oh, what's today? It's Thanksgiving. I could talk about that. I think I gained like 10 pounds today. I mean, I eat like a man. I eat like a man. Ugh, power to the 5th plate of food. People were like, that's your second piece of pie. I'm like, I know, and I'm proud. Yeah, and then they looked at me like, you're a freak. And I was like, thanks, family. Thanks. I love you too, family. Yeah. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving day. I watched the Macy's Day Parade. Then I got bored. So, yeah. But, I'm getting my game face on for Black Friday. Okay? So, I've never been to a Black Friday event. And today is the first day that I am free of my knee brace from my ACL surgery. And so, I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. And my knee's going to be a balloon. It's going to be a very fat knee. So, yeah. I'm going to try to think of something to talk about. Give me a second. I'm blonde, as you can tell, so it'll take a second. Okay, let's go. It's very windy outside. I don't like storms. Here in Tennessee, it's storming a lot lately. Raining and storming and being very windy. And, okay, all the trees are naked because all their leaves have fallen off, and it's 70 degrees outside. That just doesn't look right, okay? When you look out the window and you see a naked tree, you'd expect it to be like 32 degrees outside. You walk out there in your winter coat and you're like, yo, I'm sweating. It's not fun, okay? We'll have a cold front for a whole 2 hours, and then so it'll be like 40 degrees, and then like in the middle of the day it's all the way up to like 75, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because we can't wear shorts to school because it's a high school rule, and some sluts will be wearing like booty shorts to school. So I mean, it's like, really, are you serious? So yeah. I'm gonna talk about, well, you should subscribe and leave a comment and all that jazz, and yeah. I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to give me some topics to talk about, because I ain't got no good topics. So yeah. I'll throw some questions up there, and you could give me I don't know, you could tell me things to talk about, send a shout out to Pillsbury Doughboy 107. I don't know. Okay? Whatever your strange little YouTube name is. Mine's, I forgot. Caroline 1996 Ha. That's mine. Okay? Y'all need to have yours, and I will give you a shout out if I can remember your name right. So, alright. Well, until next time, the sidekick is out. Woohoo! Later, Gators.